The Incarnation of Domination. The Incarnation of Domination.
Welcome everyone to the Incarnation of Domination here on the Major Pod Network, the Major Wrestling Podcast YouTube channel. Incarnation of Domination, a weekly segment where we go to the Hart Foundation. The Hart Foundation members, one lucky member will choose a superstar. Mark will surprise us with that superstar, and we'll talk about our favorite versions of that superstar. Mark, who do we got this week?
This week, Joe Ellis would like us to talk about Jim Neidhart.
Whoa, look at that.
It's a good pick. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. Man, that's the one that's not the first, but that's the first that comes to mind for me.
For me, the first one is the LJN. There's the purple version, the pink version. It's funny because we just did a bonus episode on Patreon, 2 bonuses of the Bret Harts, and that kind of goes with this a little bit. Because in the beginning, if you had Bret, you had Anvil. And the Hart Foundation, great team. I think those LJNs are awesome. I would chew on Anvil's fingers because his fingers were all like, he had
a
hands.
good pose, good for like clotheslines.
Yeah.
I don't count the pink and purple thing. I think that's like weird.
Right.
Not a true variant.
Which one do you have? Which one do you have?
The pink.
Okay.
Well, that's just a preference of mine though, because I want the one that looks closest to what they actually wore and pops.
Agreed.
Like I think the duller, to me, it's like a duller pink. It looks purple, and
Right.
it's just. It's a factory thing. It's not something that happened on purpose, so I don't count it.
Sold to you by Matt Cardona, by the way.
Yeah.
I love that the socks are coming.
Yeah.
From under the boots.
And that was released singly and in the 2-pack, correct?
Yes.
Which is also another little, and both versions are pretty lucrative these days. But that leads me to this. Hasbro autographed right here. American carding. Hanging on my wall proudly. That's my childhood Jim Neidhart figure, which I'll never forget walking into Kitty City and seeing that and being like, what?
I got that for Christmas.
The randomness
and
of it.
Again, it was one of those, what?
Yeah.
Like, because this is before the internet, obviously. You don't know things are coming out. Fun fact, there was supposed to be a Hart Foundation Jim Anvil. I have the drawing. What's also interesting is that the Jeff Jarrett Hasbro drawing is basically they just drew over the Anvil.
Yeah.
So like you even see like the Anvil logo on the Jeff Jarrett boots that never came out.
Which also means they weren't like going to make him as rotund as Anvil probably was.
Well, right.
Yeah.
And
interesting. Because this thing kind of has like, it's weird. It has like
the little
abs,
belly,
but like,
the belly
abs,
with the,
but like a gut.
Yeah, the belly with the abs.
Which gives it like the charm. I kind of like loved it for that.
And that's like the new foundation.
Yeah,
Anvil.
Obviously, you have to address that. Then that was part of my like seeing it in the store and being like, huh? Because it's in the very short-lived new foundation gear.
By the time that comes out, that's over.
It's high. By the time it comes out, in my mind, I'm like, why is he wearing high energy gear? Because I kind of all blended
New
together
foundation
to me as a kid.
But Anvil comes out before Owen?
Yes. Long before.
Like a year before, right?
Yeah,
Almost a full year.
Yeah.
Because he wears that gear before Owen is wearing it, correct?
Yeah. And then they wear
Makes
it together,
sense.
like
Right.
very briefly.
Right.
And then Owen and Coco become high energy. And that had
interesting.
more of a run
Yeah.
and more of a television presence in that gear. That's why in my mind I was like, what is going on here?
Huh.
I always wanted an Anvil Hasbro with the Hart Foundation gear, and like I just don't understand why we didn't get him in that first set. Like Bushwhackers, Rockers, Demolition, Rhythm and Blues, who got canceled, but Hart Foundation would have been a perfect fit there.
Yeah, that is kind of a head scratcher.
A lot of people have said, and I don't know if this is true, that the Tag Team Series 2, which is Nasties and LOD, that it should have had the Hart Foundation in there, and that's why it's only 2 teams.
And the third set, and they broke up, and they decided to use Brett as singles, and move on. It's possible.
It's very possible.
I think now the retro's back. Number 1 draft pick is a Hart Foundation.
Yeah, baby.
Anvil. I mean, just a layup of a decision that Mattel can hopefully make for us.
Do you want one to fit with the Brett, or do you want a 97
I want to.
No, Mark, come on.
No.
No. You want it to match Brett.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, come on.
Now, speaking of 97, we do not get a Bone Cruncher anvil.
Never,
Right.
which there were plenty of times. I remember I saw him at a live event when he was Who.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think we should have got a Who figure.
No, but I remember being like, huh?
But in my Fig Fed, I would use Anvil as Who. I would just call him Who.
That's funny.
But yeah, we never got a 97 Anvil figure. And then we never got a WCW Anvil.
I think his only thing is the different
street
versions
rod?
of the car. The car.
They
the
made
street-
everybody.
I know, but he has like a big car. He's a little car. I think he has like one of those 2-packs, like
Yeah.
versus. But that was it. Trading cards and the street rod.
And then we don't get another Anvil again until the first Classic Superstars, the 2-pack with Brett. And
That's wild. What a drought.
what an amazing 2-pack.
He should have
Right.
got a Bendham.
A Bendham?
Anvil should have got a Bendham.
Like a 97.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
To match that Owen with the short hair Owen.
That would ruled.
So yeah, with the Classic Superstars, the 2-pack with Brett, I love it. When that 2-pack came out, I was like, wow. Like,
That whole set rocked my world.
is that an original torso for Anvil or?
Yes, but then they start using it for all kinds of guys.
Got it,
But I
got
think
it.
he's the first.
And there's so many Classic Superstars with Anvil. There's the ringside exclusive where they're both in the jackets. That's like, I think, my favorite one. There's the 3-pack with Jimmy Hart. Then there's a random 3-pack where it's
Rando
him,
3-pack, yeah.
Marty Jannetty, and Tito Santana.
Which I loved. I mean, because like the Marty's like in a very toyetic outfit that you remember him wearing.
Yes.
Tito has the merch shirt, right? You know, and then Anvil's like an updated singles Anvil, so it
I
all
think that's
kind
like a
of
97 Anvil.
yeah. So it's all like cool, yeah.
There's also the Deluxe Classic. Don't forget about that.
Oh yeah, totally. And that's more
Deluxe
of a Heart
Classic.
Foundation look.
Are there any more Jack's Neidharts? Like, I mean, if there is, I wouldn't be shocked because there were so many classics. Like way.
I think
Oh, there's the 2-pack with Natty.
Oh, you're right.
Classic Superstars.
Yep.
Do they also have? Oh no. They don't have an Adrenaline. Just a classic 2-pack, right?
I think it's just the classic. I always get that confused, but I'm pretty sure it's just the classic.
And at the time, I was like, this doesn't make sense. Natty's on the active roster. But now, 10 years later, I count it and it works.
And I mean, but they also didn't they do the DiBiase's,
Yes.
right? Yeah, the Ortons.
Yes, and Orton's. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it was a theme. That's fine.
Yeah. So then we go to Mattel. And Mattel makes some really, really great ones too. Now, if we're forgetting some along the way, Anvil's had a bunch, so we might be forgetting one or two here. But Mattel has made some of the best Jim the Anvils, in my opinion.
I think the most recent one is the best.
Yeah,
With the-
that's my favorite.
Now, that's the 97 Anvil.
That's a
with the Heart
97
Foundation
Anvil, but I
jacket.
think it's the sharpest, most accurate, best looking Anvil figure for really getting down to it here, right?
He's got like the laughing, like, yeah, baby.
The
face.
sunglasses, the jacket.
Beard is great.
Yeah. I like the original Elite. That's a Heart Foundation Elite, and they made a Brett that matches. But there's something wrong with like the neck of that figure. And he like kind of looks down like this. And It's
Okay.
not the best.
There's also the 2-pack where they're in the blue. I really like that basic 2-pack.
Yeah, back when basics were still good action figures and you could admire them.
I have that posed next to that Andre the Giant, like that 2-in-1 where he's in like the yellow from like throwing him out at
full
WrestleMania.
2 there.
Yeah.
Nice.
What other anvils we got from Mattel?
I think that's it.
Just 2 anvils?
No, 3.
3.
That's it? Just 3?
Pretty positive.
Huh. I mean, what else would they do? I guess,
Yeah,
right?
Well,
Who?
who?
They
New
could.
new foundation.
I would love a new foundation, right?
I don't think there's mass market appeal on that.
But to me, I think an Anvil new foundation is a good like. Is it like was it Target or Walmart? They do like the legends and they sneak them in there.
Yeah, I don't even know if it. I don't know if there's enough meat on the bone for that even.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, unless you're just trying to market to like Hasbro fans.
Yeah.
Which is a huge thing. I mean, obviously they're
Yeah.
bringing back retros. God damn it!
What I really want at this moment is, like I said, a retro Anvil Heart Foundation gear. Like, it's almost up there with like the Diesel we already got, right?
Right.
It's like something like a missing piece, or almost like the way Zombie's gonna give us Earl Hebner, and you finally have a ref. There's like some of these like little missing pieces of your childhood.
Yeah.
I think Anvil in that gear, in that retro style, is definitely one of them.
Now, you might think I'm crazy, but the Eagle Mouse Hero Collector, the Natty and Anvil, like the double statues where Anvil's wearing that like pink hat.
I would love that as an accessory, yes.
I would love that as an accessory.
That's true.
I think they can do
100%.
like an updated, better Heart Foundation version of him and Brett, you know?
Yeah, because I think this version of Anvil is like heel, like
It's very
with Jimmy Hart,
plain.
Danny Davis.
Yeah, it's very plain, yes.
Give us
it's like the LJN figure made in an elite form.
Yeah, give us that SummerSlam like Anvil like this, where they come
Yeah.
out like this.
All pink. I wouldn't
baby
mind
face.
all pink, you know?
How about like an ultimate 2-pack? An
that'd be
Heart
cool.
Foundation.
That'd be
Like
great.
top tag teams.
Ooh. And then they could give Brett the goddamn correct glasses too.
I knew that was coming.
Well, I mean, come on, let's do it.
All right, favorite Jim Neidhart figure. Go.
Ooh.
I'll do that 97 Mattel.
I think, like, for sentimental reasons, I want to pick this because it was just something I played with, like, to no end as a kid. But I think that modern day Mattel Elite 97 Heart Foundation is just too nice to pass over.
The Hasbro one is very nostalgic, but it's not that great.
Yeah,
I
it's
disagree
bizarre.
with you. I
The
think it's
body
awesome.
is like so cool to me.
I think the head is great.
so
I think it
unique,
looks
you have a
great.
likeness. Yeah.
That's why-
I didn't love it. It was the low guy in the totem pole because it wasn't the anvil that I wanted.
When people say like the Hasbros weren't like detailed, I'm like, are you crazy?
I'm not
Like,
talking about that. I'm just talking about the gear choice.
No, I know. I'm not saying you said that, but I'm saying a lot of people say like to me, a Mattel Retro is like cartoony and not detailed, but a Hasbro has a lot of detail.
That torso, I'm pretty sure never ever was on anyone else. The pants obviously are Owen's pants, but
Right.
yeah.
Well, I think my favorite is the LJN Anvil for
Whoa.
sentimental reasons, and I think it still holds up as a great figure.
Yeah.
And I think clearly missing, we needed a bone cruncher, without a doubt.
Oh,
there
yeah.
should have been a bone cruncher.
For some reason, I feel like Bendham would have really,
We could have got a Bendham too.
yeah.
Would have worked.
Totally.
Weird. It's weird. I hope with the retros they can figure out more, the later Heart Foundation figures, even though there's no Owen. But, all right.